man named Anthony Carmona said, "Social media websites are no longer performing an investigate function of creating a positive communication link among friends, family, and professionals. It is a veritable battleground where insults fly from the human quiver, damaging lives, destroying self-esteem, and a person's sense of self-worth." Today, I would like to examine this idea and look into the idea that social media and excessive use of it may be having a negative impact on our lives. If you knew that this was having a negative impact on your life, what would you do to change it? Each person here should better themselves by limiting their time spent on social media. I monitor my mental health and productivity by making sure that I limit my social media use to twice a day. I get on once in the morning and once at night. This helps me to limit negative feelings and to get things done during my day. I will address what research shows about the effects of social media on people, possible solutions to the issue, and what actions we can take to make sure that this is not having a negative impact on us. The time we spend on social media is affecting us way more than we think it is. Excessive use on social media leads to negative thoughts, and one of the ways it leads to negative thoughts is by social comparison, when you compare yourself to people on the internet. An article published by Elsevier Ltd says, individuals high in social comparison orientation have a chronic sensitivity to and awareness of others and experience more uncertainty and instability regarding their self-concepts. It also looks at this idea that social media, and if you use social media more than most people, you are going to have negative consequences, including changes in depression, self-esteem, self-evaluation, and well-being. There was a study done on some adolescents looking at the correlation between their use of social media and depressive symptoms. And the study did indeed show that social media can have an effect on you and cause you to have depressive symptoms. In this article published by Journal of Abnormal Child Psychology, called Using Social Media for Social Comparison and Feedback Seeking, Gender and Popularity Moderate Associations with Depressive Symptoms, says, consistent with hypotheses, technology-based social comparison and feedback seeking were associated with depressive symptoms. So this article has confirmed that that is true. At this point, we all realize that excessive use of social media has negative impacts on us. Now we need to look at how we play a part in those impacts. People are not monitoring their social media use. And this is in turn affecting other areas of our lives. An article by Anderson in 2016 states, such excessive and compulsive use has been explained by general addiction models and defined accordingly as being overly concerned about social media, driven by an uncontrollable motivation to log on to or use social media, and devoting so much time and effort to social media that it impairs other important life areas. So he's in this article saying that it does impact other areas of our lives in negative ways. Another thing that we do to play a part in this is we waste time on social media when we could be doing other things such as exercising, reading, or cleaning. When we're choosing social media over these things, it's affecting our mental health and productivity, and it is also affecting the other people in our life, because when we're not at our best, it definitely affects the other people in our life. People are allowing their mental health in life to be affected by not managing their time well on social media, but there are solutions to this. We can limit our time on social media. We need to keep our mental health in check. The way we can do this is by using social media less, which can lead to a more positive life. And by using social media less, we're going to be comparing ourselves less. We can be more productive with less social media time as well. If you look around sometimes and think, wow, my life is so messy, well, maybe you just need to put the phone down and get up and take care of some things. Get the things done first, get on social media after. Get your priorities straight. Now we know how much better our lives can be when we limit our social media use. Let's make a plan to implement these things into our lives. Use a tracker system to track how often you're on social media. Set an alarm on your phone, have preset times for twice a day, and use those 10-minute segments to be on your phone. You aren't depriving yourself from all social media use. You're taking baby steps to lead to a more positive life. Don't use social media when you're just bored. I think that's what I do most of the time. I'm just bored, so I get on social media. Instead, do something productive like read a book, clean, write a letter to someone, get outside. Use that time to make a conversation with someone maybe. Once you start making these simple changes, you will feel healthier and more productive. Imagine this. Your alarm goes off at 7 a.m., you just woke up, time to start another day. Pick up your phone and start scrolling through all of these social media websites. You're immediately comparing yourself to someone. You look down at 7:45, you have to leave for work at 8. You hop up, you get in a rush to get ready, you get in the car, and you leave. You're feeling depressed, stressed, and not positive. You didn't even have time to eat breakfast because you laid in bed too long, looking at social media when you were already going to do that all day anyways. Let's think how this scenario could change a little bit differently by implementing a few simple steps. Your alarm goes off at 7 a.m. still, but instead of grabbing your phone, you hop up and walk outside for a few minutes. You come back in, turn on your favorite music, and get ready. You'll have some breakfast and get in the car. It's only 7:50. You still have 10 minutes before you have to leave the driveway. So you're able to have your social media alarm go off, and you have 10 minutes to go through your social media. You're feeling more positive because you didn't compare yourself to everyone before you got out of bed, and you're not stressed out because you're not running late. I hope you're able to see the benefits of less time on social media. It's worth it. Today I explained the importance of why people should limit their time on social media. With no limitations, people can become depressed and compare themselves to people and can have all these things they need to get done that aren't getting done. But with some simple steps, you can lead a healthier, positive, more productive life. Stop wasting time on social media, start keeping track of time spent on social media, and limit that time. Today, I provided each of you with this sheet to help track your social media. What you're going to do is you're going to check a box each time you get on social media and write down how long you were on it, and then below it you're going to write your 2 times that you're going to use for social media during the day so that you can see. I hope this will open your eyes and encourage you to spend less time scrolling. It's easy for us to spend too much time on social media and for that to affect our lives negatively. Let's not allow this. Once you get in the habit of spending less time on social media and setting alarms twice a day, you'll wonder why you even wasted so much time in the first place. Put the phone down and live your wonderful life.